Okay, so I don't know if this is actually hooked up properly. Uh, we're probably gonna have awful sound if I'm even live at the moment. Okay, yeah. Holy smokes, that's super annoying. I gotta fix that. So I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the OBS crashed and basically crashed my PC as well. Great! Ah, this was not what I had in mind when I said it was going to be a different stream. Not at all, actually. I had something that was supposed to be fun and interesting going on. And we do have fun and interesting stuff going on, of course, because we got the what do you call it? The Expendable is live, and I was gonna do like a da 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 presentation or whatever. That yay, we are up and running, and we got people that are starting to pay us money to release STL files for you to print. And at the moment, it's straight up STL files, and we are during the coming days and week gonna release free math files with multi-material printing, and it's oh man, it looks so freaking good. And you can definitely hear, I guess, that my voice is probably sounding completely different and very crappy, and that's because the OBS microphone has kind of crapped out. Not the OBS microphone, but the red microphone that I talk into, even though I am not connected to it because I'm using my earbuds instead. Wow, great. I'm just gonna have a quick look if I can find some settings for the output. Oh, what? That's weird. I don't even have the mic as an output. Why is that? That's really strange. I wonder if I can check that somewhere. Windows Control V. Uh, uh. In the meantime, I will try and start Maya again because she crashed. And yeah, I also had an idea about using Premiere, perhaps. Yeah, and I was thinking about the Orca slicer, and I'm gonna see if I can find what I'm looking for and what I had set up earlier. Jeebish. So that one we don't need at the moment. That one we want to open. No, that's Acer Fleet. I don't need that one. Oh my gosh, that was bad. And I'll see if I can find what I was looking for here. Ah, yeah, this was not at all what I had in mind, unfortunately. I can't even find the thing I'm looking for here. Okay, so what do we have here? Can you hear me now? Oh my God, I've been talking so much. Ah, ah. This is painful. This is incredibly painful. I'm so sorry about this. I thought that I wasn't gonna have one of these audio issues with the. Well, I haven't been looping audio that much today, I guess. But anyway, I kind of want to check the settings for the red. Uh, 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 output input. It does say that it is enabled here, though. That's so weird. Um, yeah, it's completely dead. I wonder why that is. Yeah, you're gonna have to uh, survive with my crappy earbud mics, I guess, and I need to add them to all of the other audio channel or sections that I switch between because I switch between scenes in OBS. So this one we got the audio. It sure looks like so. Uh, this one does have the buds as well. Uh, so can you hear me now? I hope so. It looks like you should be able to. Yeah, and all the other ones are basically other stuff. So what I was saying basically before I switched around stuff like that, oh my God, is that these images, they are from Discord and our wonderful user and moderator and stuff, awesome dude in general, Shergol, has been printing parts of our terrain that you can buy for the expendable GridForge campaign. So we have some rocket tiles and there are some walls, and we're gonna add a lot more other stuff as well. Well, a lot more. We're gonna add more stuff basically as stretch goals or unlocks. So I think you can see on the page. I'm just gonna grab a window here. If we scroll down, oh, nice. 369. Here we go. Uh, So John made a example of strip mine ramps, for example. So they are going to be like ramps that you can run up big machinery, yellow machinery, and make your own terrain and strip mines and stuff like that. Um, so that stuff is coming, and that's why you should join us and this campaign because stuff is unlocking, and we have added a lot of new stuff that's not in the tribes yet, or not yet, that's not in the tribes basically. So if you want to get a good price for all these new parts that we made and are releasing, you should really join us now, as there's a early bird running, and uh, you get a good discount that you probably never will get again for these tiles. So yeah, that's so. I'm still tripped up about the mic thing and the OBS crashing and stuff. So you have to excuse me for a moment while I try to find my bearings, or what you call it. Okay, so I was just telling you guys how awesome the prints from Shergold are. And here you can see like mixed stuff with the Traveler, and this is the outpost that you can are supposed to survey when we release the free expendable uh, adventure. Basically, we're going to release a PDF with I think it's three different scenarios that build on top of each other and culminates in an epic, dramatic high point for your gamers, basically. And you can use this whole what do you call it? Uh, Base and terrain and everything like that to populate and let people play in, and you can use our rules that are going to be compatible and are compatible, I guess, with the OPR's new star system. Yeah. Oh, those spheres are wow buildings. Cool. And the crystals are from Blasted Camouflage. Thanks for telling me where they come from. And I do have to say, I really like the sphere, radar sphere. That looks really nice. We should probably make something similar to that one, I think. We may have made one, it's like teeny tiny in part of the AC fleet. Okay, so I had a few thoughts, but before we start with those, I'm gonna try something, and I hope stuff doesn't completely craps out. Okay, here we go. Pray to Odin that this will work. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to switch to my phone, and nothing happens. Here we go. I hope. Oh! Oh! Can you see me? Can you see me? I'm on my cell phone now. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely hold my beer and watch this. And it's probably gonna burn down the building I'm in if I'm doing that. It's probably better for everyone if instead drink beer instead of trying to innovate stuff. So we're gonna do a flip, and I hope you can hear me as well, because I've tried this and it should work. And that's no what you call it, guarantee for anything apparently, because stuff just crash when I touch them. So what we're doing here is this is the photo tent. So I try to, when John is not here, set up so we can have like a quick workflow when we produce stuff and print stuff, and make shorts and videos and photograph them and stuff like that. And this is part of the terrain pack that you can buy in the Expendable Cokaito Station Frontier. Looks really cool, I think. And I was thinking about trying to make a short together with you guys in Premiere if stuff works, which is not a guarantee apparently. And oh yeah, you should definitely watch this because these are our ships. Wah wah wee wah! And unfortunately, I have no clue at all if this transmits properly. So I should probably be a bit quicker about this than I currently am. So here you can see all our ships, and I'm not getting a feedback on the screen, so I don't know what you see, but I know what I see, and I see the station. Oh my freaking lord! Look at it. Oh no, I forgot to pull away the curtain in the background. Ah, I was thinking like we should do a camera zoom in, sweep across the entrance of the hangar, corridors, research lab. That used to be a hydroponic farm, I guess you call it. But the company wanted to do other things. And here you have the control center for the hangar. So this part here is going to be, or is a product that you can buy in the campaign. So you don't get part of the airlock though, but you get the control station. And then you can buy these modular airlocks, which is super cool. It's in different parts. If you bought our products before, you know that our airlocks usually become in larger chunks, but these are going to have different interiors of the walls, for example. So you can have like this is like a toolbox or something like that, I think. And there are different. This one might be. I can't see what it is actually. I think someone is like an emergency kit and a fire extinguisher and stuff like that. And a walkway. There is gonna be. I think we talked about having a little ramp that goes up there, but currently there is a ladder. And Ben has done a really cool job lighting this up. It looks really, really cozy in a creepy way. Yeah, as I said, I have no clue what you're experiencing at the moment, but I am enjoying myself. Okay, back to me and back to the workstation. I think I took the wrong path. Let's hope I can pause here and my camera. Okay, so I was thinking, unfortunately for everyone involved, that we probably, I mean, this one, the Badger, has been part of some camera shots and stuff like that. And I thought, man, it looks kind of cool, but it's so annoying that I never had the time to actually finish not printing it, but finish painting it. As you can see, there's only a moderate base coat on it, and I even missed the brown on the coat on the roof and stuff like that, which is a bit unfortunate because it looked really cool in the shots. So I was thinking that maybe we could uh, here we go. Maybe we could, or we couldn't. I'm gonna check the chat that disappeared because I have 150 windows open. Here we go. So, oh no. I was thinking that one thing that we could do is have a look at the Badger and maybe make it multi-material. The thing is, why we're doing this instead of releasing and adding 3MFs that is multi-material for the proper campaign is because I'm extremely new to this concept overall, and I do not feel comfortable starting to chug out 3MFs for you guys in multi-material, but I've never done it in a larger extent before. So I can't really help out. So I thought that we could spend the stream trying it out. And if you have some feedback, you could feel free to add it. Oh yeah, shoot. Oh, hello, Blasted. What's up? Utter chaos on my part. Uh, and I forgot to make a sacrifice to OBS, so that might explain everything, I guess. So that's one thought I had. The other thought was that we could try and make some, what do you call it? A short, basically, in Premiere. I don't know if you can see this. Can you do that? Yeah, it looks like it works. So it is quite unconventional, but we need to make marketing material and spread the words that this stuff exists. And I spent a little time earlier shooting the scene that I showed you when I had the flying camera, my mobile phone, and showed the photo tent. Basically, building terrain pieces. That's the rocket terrain for GridForge. Uh, so that could be one thing that we do. And I'm kind of curious what you guys think. What would you like to see? Would you like to me to would you like to see when I fumble around and try my hands on multi-material setups for an Orca slicer, basically, or some Premiere editing? I should probably also switch it from Top Shot to Live Shot. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, uh, I'm writing a vote, and I've never done that before. So let's see. Premiere editing a short or multi-material setup in Orca Slicer. Uh, so, and here we go. I'm gonna read the chat as well. I would say multi-material, more relevant to folks here. A couple of tricks for multi-material would be fun. Optimizing for a layer color change or breaking an item into parts so they got enough depth for color, light colored filaments, or just carving apart an item to allow pieces to be printed separately and reassembled. Yeah, I think we're getting 100% on multi-material. Multi-material. That makes perfect sense. So I'm gonna finish the vote. That was a quick one. And we should get started. And Overboard said, unfortunately, I use Bamboo Lab Slicer still. So John told me this recently, that which is a thing that we need to concern ourselves with. That when we, I guess, you export it or save the 3MF, we're gonna save it as a generic 3MF. I need to check out how you do that, but probably you export it as a generic 3MF, as it says right here. That should allow all the slices to print multi-material, but we need to be aware of this. Okay, so this is not exactly relevant to the campaign, but it is still relevant to the background of the campaign, I guess. I should really turn off that window as well. Let's see now. Window capture, move out of the way. Okay, I'm gonna turn off Premiere. And remove that stuff. Sugar said, and I always have to credit Fabian for inspiring me to dive into multi-material. Man, Fabian, your stuff, his stuff, if he is not in the chat, is super fun to watch, and I really enjoyed it since he started to post on Discord. So you should really check it out. Let's see. Sherwood also said, and Kathy Millett agrees that Fabian has been an inspiration. Blosset said that, to be fair, I don't really like doing multi-material in one plate for the badger. Badger, mushroom. I would build different parts that can be printed in different materials separately. That's a good point. Fabian has been, and Charlotte said, yeah, I try to minimize color changes on the same plate, but the rocket flats terrain is all the same height, so the one color change works for all. One color change to rule them all. And we've mentioned this before somewhere, I think, but the gist of it when it comes to the terrains, and we should really release that, is that I think we set it up with a auto pass on the layer that's just below the sand and gravel. So what you would do is you would print in, for example, we print in terracotta, and then we had a tan sand on top of that. So you get bleed through between the different layers. That looked really cool, I think. John figured out. But I'm not confident at all when it comes to that part, so I need some instructions from John before I can deal with that stuff. Minimize color changes on the same plate, but the rocket flat strain, yes. I print different plates too, as it is so much more friendly on filament usage where I can, said Captain Lapp. And Shirley said, yes, in Prusa Slicer, I mark the layer for layer by color change, and I do a manual filament change. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I guess the first thing we need to do is figure out what are the colors. I mean, we have the basic setup here. What I'm seeing is some metal, and I'm seeing black, yellow, red and blue, and another kind of yellow. And I think there is some white and stuff, like the lamps, for example. So maybe we should begin by sorting the different colors that are mainly solid, I guess. So these arms, for example, I'm gonna go back to where are you? Objects. The scoop arms. They are not completely solid. And now that I watch it, man, this camphor here is a bit annoying. If I just pushed it to that side, I can print it flat instead. Food for thoughts. Anyway, they are mostly yellow, but they do have some metal on them, like the servo cap here, for example. And I think that's basically a similar situation over here with the tool arms. The difference here, though, is that they actually also have a piston that should probably be black or something, so they probably have 3 colors instead of 2. So I'm thinking I should put that one on a different plate as well. These ones, I think, are mainly metal, and I painted them black already in the model, but that's a base coat. So they are basically the same as the tool arm, I think. Something like that. And we also have like some standard components, friction fit bits that doesn't need anything in particular. So I'm just gonna probably, first of all, check the list if I can do it like this instead. Support clips, yeah, something like that. Oop, bah. Mhm. The roof, the roof is on fire. I don't know if it is, but it is very warm in here because I had to close the window and it feels like it's 30 degrees Celsius inside, which is, I don't know, like 70 plus something in Fahrenheit, 80 maybe. Okay. Hey, Brandon. Yes, Expendable. This is like uh, what would you call it? It's for me to learn how to adapt things to multi-material so I can help out with expendables in a larger capacity than I can at the moment, since I've been away a lot and doing other things, helping out with the movie production, stuff like that. So I'm basically what do we call it? Running this badger that has been featured in some, oh my gosh, photographs and stuff like that uh, for the campaign. And I thought, man, I want to see it in proper colors that are not, what do you call it? Uh, that are not paint. Because I started to paint it and it never got finished because it was quite a long time ago, November last year or something like that. Okay, here's the other arm. You should be next to your twin. I can't remember. This is the rear axle, right? So that's like the shoulder joint, basically, for the scoop arms. So I think they are basically just a mechanical piece, um, and I don't really have to take into consideration what kind of color they are. We can print them in gray, we can print them in yellow, something or another. Okay, there are more tool arms over here, but they are, well, not tool arms, but they are tool masts, if I remember correctly. So what you do is you have this one. I can show it in the Maya instead. And you install different kind of tools like power lift arms, for example. I think we have some forklift blades as well. So you can switch them out and move stuff with that one. And then we also have the scoop. So here we can see. Oh yeah, in the render somebody the scoop arms blue. And I thought that looked kind of cool. It's not really a thing we've done otherwise, but that could be an interesting setup. And as you can see here, we have some hardened steel teeth as well, or it might be unobtainium or something like that. I'm not quite sure. Uh, uh, uh. That hatch always do completely separate. That hatch I always do completely separately because of the semiotics. Oh yeah, that's a very good point. So that servo cap will have less changes if you lay the arms on the face so the caps are on top. Yeah. But then you have to support the end. Exactly. So what we could do, it is a bit annoying, but we could do a different arm. Oh yeah, that's not too bad actually. So we have the bucket arms here. And as you can see, as you mentioned earlier, Struggle, that we would have to support this area if we were to print it flat like this. Uh, we could just move this arm to the side. What would happen if we did that, though, is that we would have a different distance for the scoop. So we would either have to modify the scoop or modify the arm. And what we could do, I guess, is to push the arm uh, in the X direction like that or something. and push that section in and extend the axle so you get some exposed axle right here. What are your thoughts on that? It's not too bad, I think. It's easier also to do that because otherwise you get one scoop that fits with the old arm, and instead we could just do an update with the axle and the arms. I like that. What do you think? Sounds good. Let's see now. I've been doing, so does it say, I've been doing different pieces in different colors for my Spaceship War game. And it helps a bit with making things pop. Very much so. It looks awesome when I came in and saw Ben putting together some multi-material prints over the night. And it was like, oh, wow, looks so cool. I love it. Why haven't we done this since forever, since the beginning? I need to know it more, perhaps as I get near the end, as I'm doing the test prints right now. Cool. I'm also looking for the right place on the expendable map to sneak in a broken statue from Katniss Cadau set. Very good point. Where would that be? It is a lot of exposed areas, I guess. One thing I'm thinking of is underneath the catwalk in the hangar. That's kind of secluded, I guess. Is there any more places? I mean, you could put it underneath the corridors, basically. That should probably work as well, but it's kind of difficult to find it afterwards. Okay, so we're gonna put a pin in that. I'm not gonna do that modeling yet. I'm gonna focus on sorting the different pieces. So let's see now. These are tool masts. Oh, not tool masts. That's forklift hands, I guess. And they are basically yellow and metal, right? And yellow and metal, we should have. I should probably just name one of the plates that. Like that. And move stuff that belongs to that place. I think the tool masts have more colors because they also have the cables. So basically you will print them and you will have like yellow, metal, and then you get up to the, that's a good point. It does have a different detail over here. You could do these in metal, I guess, if you want to keep it down and not have too many switches. And have this one, since it's in the last area, as a different color, blue or red or something like that. So it's a tricolor one, I think. And I think I'm setting tricolors to this one. I'm gonna do it like that. So we grab all of these ones. That's weird. So these belong. This one has black and silver and yellow. These ones probably doesn't have black, or should it have black instead? Maybe black cables kind of make sense actually. So this is probably metal, yellow, and black then, I guess. This one though, I'm thinking it should be like a light panel or something like that. So it's yellow, silver, and white probably. So it's not the same colors, but it's the same division of colors at the moment, I guess. This one is straight up metal. So we can put it in here for like solo colors, I guess. This one has two colors, as does this one. Whoa! Sorry about that. And I think that one should just be metal, and yeah, exactly. Exposed metal and not exposed metal because it's wearing yellow. You could put them outside. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't need to put them on a plate necessarily. This one, I think, this is part of the power. Interesting. Hold on, there's your sister. What's going on with this? Because that's basically gonna attach uh, the claw to that one, and those in turn are gonna be what? Hmm? Selection in orca size is so weird. It's gonna go on top of on the end of the power loader arm, upper arm. So this is the lower arm, and this is the claw. Right. Yeah, and they should be just metal and yellow, I think. Yeah. Oh, it's so incredibly warm in here. I'm getting a bit fatigued almost. Let's see. You are here. I just need to group them up a little bit so I know what's going on here. And I think the underarm. Where did I hide you? Power arm. Metal, black, yellow, and cables. Yeah, that's. I'm thinking black cables. So metal, black, and yellow. Tricolor. Mm. It's been a while since I looked at this. So this is for the forklift, I think. Yeah, the tool mast arm, I guess. And that one looks like this, and it has three colors: black, yellow, and you guessed it, silver or metal. Here we go. And I'm putting this one outside because it's different. It's not part of this party. Uh, silver, yellow, black. I wonder how many we have that's only silver or gray. Basically no one except for this one, I think. Yeah. So here's the rear exit frame. That probably has a bit more stuff going on with it, I think. Yeah, exactly. So this one also has the red toe hook attached to it. And it would be a shame if it wasn't red, I would think. We could do something about it. We could actually import from Matador the supported clip version, I guess, and modify it a little bit. So we could keep it being red and a separate print. It is a bit finicky, but it can be done. Anyway, let's check. So we got white. We got metal. That's 2. We got a different kind of yellow. That's 3. We got red. That's 4. Ah, the whole section here is actually red. And it goes to the back. So that's annoying. Because did something happen to the sound? Hello? Oh, it seems to be working. Anyway, we could split it up. Oh, thank you, Shogal. Thanks for confirming. And I mean, handles, they could be metal, or they could be yellow painted metal, I guess. What annoys me a bit is that you do really want the white section here for illustrating that there is a light source there, I think. Gonna have to give it a bit of a thought. This one, print flat, and we have different sections. It's white, black, red, metal, and yellow. Is that 5? Yeah. Interesting. Maybe these could be white or red, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So yellow and metal, bunch of weird stuff. The seat I can't remember. I'm gonna have a quick look. Yeah, it's black, tan, and metal and yellow. So I could actually do something just to show you quickly, and I do hope that this works because my self-confidence when it comes to streaming has taken a proper turn today. Okay, so we're going to my phone. Oh man, that's dirty. Hello, you still hear me, I hope? Just gonna have a look at the screen to see that's, oh, that's not the right place. Here we go. Yeah, great. I'm sorry, you're just forced to uh, watch me fumble around there. I was gonna check. Uh, no, what was I gonna do? Ah, yeah, sorry. Uh, so I just gonna have to check because I'm not quite certain that this is correct when it comes to this camera. It's still focused on me, right? It gives me feedback that if I click the big blue button, it will flip to the backside, but it's actually currently streaming from the backside, so it's trying to fool me. Okay, so we're in the space where we want to be. And what I was thinking about is these chairs. Basically, we kind of want the same setup here, like the tan on the front and the black outline and the silver in the back, and they have yellow. So we kind of want to use the same profile basically as that chair when we make the seat in the badger basically. So I'm just grabbing that one as a reference. There you go. Hello, little one. Cool. And that's my coffee cup in the background. The most essential tool for a productive citizen. And I'm gonna go back to the talking hand. Here we go. Hmm. So basically, we're kind of there already. Tan, tan, tan. It doesn't, yeah, so we need to probably simplify it a bit to make more sense. Maybe like a black bottom all the way. So we start at black and go up with silver and black in between each other. And then it transitions to black on the sides and the seam. Because basically, if we can have only two colors at a time in different layers, I've been told that that vastly increase the printability, not the printability necessarily, but the speed of printing. Because what happens is that the printhead starts at one color, black in this case, and continue to white, and finish that layer. And after it's done this, instead of purging filament and switching color and going back to black, it actually continues on white or whatever I said, and then it cleans and go back to black. So you halve the number of times that you need to switch filament, basically. So that's something I need to consider as well, and that's a bit unfortunate. Maybe actually. Mm, yeah, that's not. It's not super easy to determine what's the best approach here because you could do it completely metal, uh, up to the armrest or something like that. Uh, so it's only metal, but it's still gonna be black in the seams eventually. Need to think about that one for a bit, I think. Uh, this is another one with a lot of changes if you want the best cushions. It's one where I've always wanted to print cushions separately and clip in. Ah, yeah, there is. I'm just gonna see if I can think correctly. So basically, what you want to do is completely remove um, this section. Okay, let's do it like this. Oh, including the pads, of course. Ah. I'm too tired for this. So, wow, okay. So we get this piece loose, and you print it. Mm, mm. We could probably. There's one issue with this, I think, because it is quite thin walls here, and that's because we need to slide into the cockpit with the seat. Uh, because what I thought that you could do maybe, man, I wish I could focus on a particular. Oh, is it because I didn't select it? I'm sorry, guys. Sorry for the car sickness. So I guess we could do like a cradle and then have the chair attached to it in two different pieces. Maybe like a supporter clip here or something. That could work, maybe. Can the seat slip into the arms and floor? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking as well. There is one issue with that though. And as I started to mention earlier, man, this is a rough geometry. I think I was in a bit of a rush here. The thing is, I think that this wall might be a bit thin. It's not that bad though. And there's something going on in the interior that I should have a look at. Oh, I still wish I could focus on the object. That might be what we want to do with this actually. Interesting. Thought for later. We're at time. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Sorry, guys, for this chaotic stream. I'm just gonna check something. I'm gonna drop a link, I thought. Where are you, Mr. Link? Mhm. So, please, if you haven't already, join the campaign and you, especially now when you get early bird rebate, is a good time. And there are a lot of new stuff that's not part of the tribe. So the earlier tribe releases, and you're getting it as a very good price that you will not get later on. Here we go. And I just want to thank everyone that has joined us and contributed to our ability to keep the lights on. It's very much appreciated, and I just want to wish you guys a happy, lovely Friday. And thank you, man. You get your money's worth when Albert runs the stream. Ah, Jesus. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to improve, and I tried a lot of new stuff at the same time, so that might explain stuff as well. Thanks so much for all the support you're giving us, and see you next week. Take care.